A football rolls across the dirt. No stadiums, no referees, no sponsors, no FIFA. Just a rock and one caveman with a ridiculous idea. What if kicking a rock could become the greatest competition in history? Mission: FIFA. It all started on a completely normal day when a caveman accidentally kicked a round rock. The rock rolled surprisingly far. Another caveman saw it and kicked it too. Then another joined. Soon everybody was kicking rocks. Some kicked harder, some kicked farther, and some missed completely and kicked each other instead. It was chaos, but it was fun. Before long, every tribe had started playing. The Mammoth tribe, the Fire tribe, the River tribe, the Mountain tribe, and the Hunter tribe all believed they were the best. The problem was that nobody could agree on the rules. One tribe carried the rock with their hands, another used sticks, and one tribe even brought a giant rock the size of a mammoth. Clearly, something had to change. So the first football rules were created. No carrying, no sticks, no mammoths, and most importantly, no eating the ball. The game immediately became more popular. Tribes challenged each other every day. Winners bragged for weeks. Losers demanded rematches, and arguments became endless. Every tribe claimed to be the strongest, but nobody could prove it. Then an idea appeared. A tournament. Not just any tournament, but the biggest tournament ever created. The Stone Age World Cup. The first FIFA. To organize it, a giant tournament bracket was carved into a cave wall. It took 3 weeks, mostly because nobody could agree on how anything should be written. News spread quickly. Tribes traveled from mountains, forests, rivers, and valleys. Thousands of cavemen gathered. The atmosphere was incredible. People traded food, children played mini-matches, and even the mammoths seemed interested. Finally, tournament day arrived. The first match began. The crowd roared as the Fire tribe faced the River tribe. The ball was placed in the center, and the game started. Immediately, someone kicked the ball into a tree. Not ideal, but after a few adjustments, football was officially underway. Match after match took place. The River tribe dominated possession. The Mountain tribe relied entirely on strength. The Hunter tribe was surprisingly fast, and the Mammoth tribe was terrifying. Nobody wanted to play against them. As the tournament continued, tribes were eliminated one by one. The crowd grew louder and the stakes grew higher. Soon only 4 tribes remained. Then 2. The Mammoth tribe and the Fire tribe. The greatest final in Stone Age history. The ball was placed in the center. The whistle didn't exist yet, so somebody simply yelled, "Start!" The game began. The Mammoth tribe attacked immediately while the Fire tribe defended heroically. Back and forth they battled. Minutes turned into hours. Nobody could score. The crowd was exhausted, the players were exhausted, and even the ball looked exhausted. Then, in the final moments, a Fire tribe player kicked the rock harder than anyone had ever kicked before and passed the goalkeeper. Goal! The crowd exploded. People screamed, celebrated, and climbed trees. One caveman even fainted. The Fire tribe had done it. They were champions. A giant stone trophy was presented. It was beautiful, carved entirely from stone, and weighed roughly the same as a small car. Lifting it was considered part of the challenge. Somehow the Fire tribe raised the trophy high above their heads. The crowd went wild. History had been made. Thousands of years later, football would spread across the entire world. The ball would become softer, the rules would become smarter, the stadiums would become bigger, and billions of people would watch every World Cup. All because one caveman looked at a rock and asked a simple question: what happens if we kick it?